The movie God, Sex, and Apple Pie is 9 people in their 30s who spend the weekend together in a cabin. Most of them have been friends since high school. The movie was a 6-year labor of love for writer-producer Jerome Corshen. Here's a scene with the main characters all around the dinner table.
Does it have anything to do with the prophecies of Nostradamus and others?
Maybe.
Oil paint's bound to change the world, always have in the past.
Hey, rock and roll has changed the world.
Either way, at least he's got something in his head more than Grecian formula.
Ooh.
Grecian formula.
Yeah, pretty boy dyed your hair.
Hey, come on, this better not leave the room.
Everybody in his family goes totally gray by the time they're 35.
No, yeah. And we can't have the public seeing Golden Boy with any gray streaks.
It's not good for ratings.
I think men with gray hair look very distinguished.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's too obsessed with image today anyway.
What? I'll say, guy loses a little hair, gets a little out of his shape, and boom, he can't get a date.
A little bit?
Oh, fine. Up yours.
Up yours.
Ron, what planet are you from?
At least I'm from a planet.
At some points, I felt like I was watching a movie about the Breakfast Club kids all grown up. As the movie went on, however, I really got to know the third dimension of each character, which also made me care and want to know more about each of them.
I mean, remember when we were kids, the only thing we ever worried about was growing up and who we were going to ask for the dance.
What, are you longing for your childhood?
No. I just think that life used to be a lot easier when we were younger. That's all.
Maybe things would seem a lot simpler now if our generation had a purpose. I don't think that we who've grown up in the 70s and 80s have a voice, or at least one that's been heard from yet.
The voiceless generation. Where are they? Why haven't they spoken? Please tune in tomorrow and we'll tell you.
Oh, wait a minute. She's got a point. I mean, we haven't had any real leaders emerge from our age group.
And with the leader of that voiceless generation, please answer your cellular phone.
We're all very content in our material desires.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Trent, you don't have any desires?
Yeah, you know how many desires, Dave? Ooh, yeah, he's got desires.
Easy, cowboy. You think they'll legalize marijuana? Yes or no? What do you think?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know whether they should or not. You know, if they do legalize marijuana, you could buy it at a grocery store in those big bulk food barrel things. The trouble with that is that everybody would walk by and sample the marijuana like they do the trail mixes and the yogurt peanuts. People would be in the store getting high all day long. The store wouldn't care because your grocery bill would subsequently go up 2,500%.
Let's go shopping.
They'd trick you, man. They'd come across a loudspeaker every 20 minutes with ho-hos on aisle 9.
The interaction between them isn't just philosophical talk. Of course, there's just enough sex and violence thrown in to liven things up. As an independent film, the acting is surprisingly well done. The soundtrack alone is great and worth the price of admission. Amongst the many film festival awards it has won is the Silver Award from the Stony Brook Film Festival. If you're tired of what Hollywood puts out and are sick of mindless explosions, I would highly recommend you try God, Sex, and Apple Pie. Even though it's an independent film, the quality is comparable to a major Hollywood film. To find out more, log on to www.godsexapplepie.com. This is Andy Hersman for Access Central TV.